at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
So hello everyone, welcome back to PMCL Week 4 Day 3 powered by Game.tv, and you are welcome in the stream. And sometimes I just forget that I'm doing a Hindi stream or an English stream. It's confusing sometimes when you do both the types of streams. I hope you're not worried about that. I will not be doing that in the middle of the match. Anyways, we'll have the flight path after 16 seconds. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whoever has joined with us will be starting the live stream, live coverage of this match. I hope you will be satisfied and be happy after receiving the content that we are about to give you. Anyways, thank you so much for joining in. Let's get started with the flight path, which starts from shooting range and finishes off at Sosnovka military base. And I'll just open the tab so that I can read your comments. And Obi, thank you so much for joining the stream, bro. And he is asking about the starting time. The match has started, obviously, and yes, shooting range and military base, the flight path is between them. It has taken a left shift or a western shift, I would say, in the standard language. Anyways, teams might go to 7. 7 has been one of these underrated drops which we haven't seen teams going towards. And actually, whenever you go to 7, actually whenever you go to any edge compound or places that are on the edges of the map, that actually lands a little bit of trouble for you while you're rotating. But the main the thing is you need to loot fast whenever you are at the edge. Whenever these things are on your head, you need to loot fast and get away as soon as possible. Anyways, we'll also see the first circle. Wherever the first circle will form, that will allow the teams to rotate towards that side, and we'll have some fights in the later part of the game. If we talk about the drops right now, team number 19 are taking a split drop. I can see Elmot going towards smaller compounds while his teammates are going towards Zarki. A smart drop, I would say. Mid squad on the other hand, they are taking a drop of North Georgia City. 7 is we have team number 4. I guess we also have a couple of squads in 7A. We might have a little bit of early fight there as well. Teams are heading towards the eastern side of the map, which includes Yasnaya, Mansion, Prison, Shelter, Milta and Lipovka. Teams will be going towards that place. School apartments, school buildings, again going to be one of the hot drops. Rozok has been the top place for the teams to land in the recent times, and we have seen that happening again. Team number 11 and team number 16 might just clash at this Rozok drop. We have been seeing that. Welcome to CriticalX, and thank you so much for joining. And if you're watching the stream, do like the stream and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, more scrims and tournaments like this. On the other hand, if we talk about ZF, they are going towards Fairy Pair, if I'm not wrong. Yes, the compounds surrounding Fairy Pair and Query, they are going towards that, and there's a split drop as well, because you don't get enough loot in these smaller compounds. And if you go towards team number 20, they are in a little bit of banter with the team number 16, who are having the same strategy, more or less the same strategy, I would say. Team number 11, actually, I thought that they must be going towards 70, but I guess they saw two teams going towards 70, and now they have started to go towards Yasnaya Poliana. I can see one of the player, very close to Shelter. One of the player is at Yasnaya, one of the players at Rozok. I don't know what they are trying to do, what they are trying to pull off here. Team number 11 very split, and most of the players are in a little bit of danger. I can see Pix, he has a gun, but if 2 or 3 players rush in on him, that will be big trouble for him. I can also see the other player of team number 11. He is in a close proximity with BSG Sunny. BSG Sunny only has a pistol, and there are actually 2 players from team number at this location. Some players are going towards Yasnaya, some players are going towards the compound surrounding Mansion and Shelter. I don't know what team 11 is thinking right now. This might be a part of the plan, or maybe might backfire as well. PS, he has got a buggy, he's trying to fall back, and this might be the right decision he's making right now. And they have got 2 US to be precise, and yes, they will be taking that US to go to a better place, because right now that place doesn't look good to me. If you talk about N31 or N3, I guess it's N31, I would say. Nishant, Aman, Raj and Splitspot, they have spotted the players of team number 4, and you can see that the spotting game, the TPP game, is on right now. All the 4 players in the small compound, in the one compound, and if you talk about N31, 2 of the players are in the church area and 2 of the players are on the left hand side, so they just need a knock. On the other hand, if you talk about PTY squad, if they get a knock, they might hesitate in doing the rush, because team number 15, they have beautiful angles. Let's see if N31 will be able to finish off team 4, which is SK Sunny and the other players from PTY, and then we have CHI. We have all the 4 players in one compound. On the other hand, and they have nice angles, but let's see if they will be able to use those angles. Sunny can flank from the left hand side, and he might be just able to get that opportunity, get that opening for his squad, which looks like it can happen, but anything can happen in PUBG Mobile, you know that. I already Splitspot trying to come forward, trying to lead the charge. I guess this is early game, so teams might not have the best of utilities like grenades and mollies right now, so that might just slow down the fight a little bit. Because if we look at Splitspot right now, it looks like he knows that there is a player in the front building, and he knows where he's heading towards, and you can actually know that by hearing the footsteps. And now Purin has started to fall back, but if he had a Splitspot, had a grenade or molly right now, he would have just thrown that in, and that might have given him that opportunity to rush in, which they are waiting for right now. You can see they are in a hurry to rush, they are not stopping. On the other hand, SMAPG gets a knock up with a Uzi, so that's a close range fight happening somewhere. We'll have to go to that location very soon. Team number 22, the only team in Pochinki, I would say. Yes, they are the only team in Pochinki. Farm area is taken by Rega squad, and yes, SMA finishes him off, and this fight is actually happening in Pochinki. And I guess team number 20, they had cased. Yes, team 13 are are the guests there, and one of the players of Team 22 has been finished off by the players of Team 13. They have started off well. Beast trying to pop in that UMP 45. They is trying to put in some bullets in the vests and helmets of Team 13, but he wasn't able to do so till now. He is showing good reflexes, and one of the players from NV is going from the right hand side. If any of the player from Team 22 gets knocked out, that will be trouble for them, because you can see that they will have to cross a full path to actually get to their teammates, which looks like a very difficult situation, which looks like a very difficult task right now, because team number 13, they already have 4 guys standing. If they get a knock, they know that they have finished one of the players from Team 22, and as soon as they get a knock, they will know that they only have the opponent squad, they only have 2 players left, and that would ease the way for them to rush in, and that looks like the case right now. NV, I guess it's Fiatoy who's trying to rush in. 3 guys standing. One of the player has been finished off. Infinity was the first guy to go back to the lobby, and right now this is a 3v4 fight, and Team 22, they need a knock, they need an opening, they need a confirmation of a kill to get back in the game, which looks difficult right now. He has 4 health kits and 5 bandages, and he has a survival loot. He can actually get on this fight and easily survive this, but he needs to get a knock instead of getting knocked himself. Anyways, GD5 still looting his place. He needs to provide the cover to his teammate who are trying to fight it out, and I can see the other player also trying to rush in. He has a grenade. He might just pop it in at the right position, but yes, the grenade comes in on Basit actually, and he has lost out on 40% of his health, and he was lucky enough to not get knocked out, because if he would have been knocked out at this location, that would have seen the end of himself. And anyway, NV Fiatoy actually gets a knock and confirmation for his score. So beautiful gameplay, beautiful comeback coming in from Team 22. They have got a confirmation. The grenade comes in, but won't be helpful enough. PMCL has been knocked out by split spot. So the fight at Sivani has also started. Another grenade coming in. That grenade was put in beautifully, but didn't connect, unfortunately. That I guess if it would have been a jump and throw grenade, that would have worked for him, but no damage done whatsoever right now. This is a fight between Team 15 and Team 4. The fight has started. Team 4 actually started to rush in. Split spot was knocked out, but the cover fire came at the right time for Team 15. They have also got a knock. Team 4 on the other hand, they are only 1 guy standing, and SING is the last guy surviving from his squad, and he has been finished off as well by a beautiful spray from M3 Iraj. So M3 won. They got that kill, they got those confirmations. On the other hand, FI is the only guy surviving from his squad. 2 of his players were finished off in no time. So this was a fight between Team 13 and Team 22, 4v4 fight, but this has been converted to I guess 3v1 fight right now. One of the players from Team 13 was also finished off, but right now we can see he is in a great danger. He is the only guy surviving from his squad. He needs to fall back, and he's actually going for the fight. They might be eliminated at 19th position, which they wouldn't want actually, and they have shown the courage to come in this place, which is Pochinki, and this is a very brave drop. And whenever you take this drop, you know that you might be engaging in a fight. You might be engaging in a gunfight as well. They knew it, and now they have lost their 3 players. And yes, the fallback has arrived. He's trying to fall back right now, which seems like the right decision, because you don't want to get eliminated at this point, which is the starting of the map. We are already 9 minutes into the game, but we haven't lost out on many squads. We still have 19 squads surviving, and when you die at this position, when you die at this location, you actually get very few points, which can be very harmful for you when you are going in the when you're progressing in the game, when you're progressing in the tournament. That can be very harmful for you, and the players from Team 22, they actually know this, so that's why they are right now falling back. Team 22 on the other hand, they get a knock by the use of that grenade. Team 14, Team 3 are fighting it out in the South Georgia City, right? Bhavani has been spotted. Some M762 gameplay coming into play. Team number 3, I guess the revival is coming for Carnage. He will be revived. The smokes are also pulling. M762 again trying to get some knocks. The car is coming in. M416 from Bhavani. Scarl from Bhavani. Beautiful spray. He gets a knock on Team 15 and 14, and the confirmation has arrived as well. Team 14, the team who took the first knock, but Bhavani didn't lose his calm. He just sat at his position. He knew that the rush was coming, and he actually complemented that revival from his squad mate with a beautiful knock, and now he has confirmed the kill as well. Beautiful gameplay coming in from that squad. Alright guys, I just need to fix something. Please pardon me. Anyways, one of the players from IQ has been knocked out as well. Team 14 on the other hand, they're trying their best to come back in the game, and yes, I'm trying my best to come back in the game. And just give me 1 second, I just need to fix the overlay. And IQ squad, they have actually come back in the game very strongly, and in the starting we saw them, they were bound to get knocked out. One of the players was knocked out in the early game, but the comeback has been phenomenal. They have come back very strongly in the game. And 1 second guys, I'm getting some messages from the management, and I'm just fixing the issues whatever we are having. Alright guys, IQ Bhavani, he has been the player, he has been the top-notch player for his squad right now. He was one of those players who, suppressed the rush that was coming from team number 14, and now Magma has started to fall back. He might be spotted by Bhavani, and that can bring trouble for him as well. Yes, he has been spotted, but he was spotted very late. Oh, beautiful from Bhavani. Another beautiful spray, another beautiful knock. Bhavani is on a rampage by the use of that Skarel, and finally team number 14 showing some resistance. They have managed to get a knock, but let's see if that knock would be helpful for them. I can see team number 3, they are playing it out really smartly. Whenever their player gets knocked out, they don't go totally passive. They just seem active. Then also they are seemingly active, because they try to suppress the rush. When we saw, I guess Carnage was knocked out at the very first place, at the very starting, and then Bhavani was still on the active position. He knew that the rush might be coming, so what he did was he didn't actually go in the passive way. He went for that rush. He went for that rush suppression. Actually, he got a knock as well, and now he has also got another knock on that player who was very, very far away. That knock looked impossible, but his teammates actually complemented his spray very beautifully, and then they came back in the game very strongly. And now you can see the result is right in front of you. IQ squad on 2 kills, and they were on the back foot. They were the first to get knocked out, but again a beautiful comeback coming in from that squad. Just loved it. Let's see how far they can take their squad to, and how well they can fight it out. Right now they have something to lose, because this is a 4v2 fight right now. They are on the charge. They have got those advantages in their favor. They can easily finish off team number 14, but they also need to move to the zone, which is 2500 meters away from them. On the other hand, we have some other squads closing in on each other, closing on, and that just might be the reason, because the zone has shifted towards the eastern side. OSAB gets a knock on DE Leogod. Let's get back to DE Leogod. I guess the Jazz has been knocked out as well. BLAC squad in a little bit of danger. I guess they are fighting it out with the team 8. Yes, DSAB is in a very close proximity with them, and he actually managed to get a knock, but he wasn't able to confirm that, just because the distance is too much. L Snipey on the other hand gets a knock for her squad as well. Let's get back to Snipu, who is playing from L squad, and we'll have to search for L squad. Yes, here they are, L Snipu and Elf Mato and Avi playing it out with Phoenix as well. So there are 4 guys standing. Team number 11 in a very close proximity. This is a 4v4 fight, but one of the player from team number 11, he was knocked out, and right now he needs to come back in the game, and he needs to fight it out really well, because because the rush might be coming in from team number 14, and if the rush actually comes in, he will need to suppress it, because if he doesn't suppress it, one of his player was already knocked out, and if the second player gets knocked out as well, that would have been game over for his squad. And if you look at Taika 47, he has spotted the player, he has spotted Mart, and on the other hand he also gave some shots to Avi, I guess. But now the backfire is coming. The players are trying to rush back. They are trying best to come back in the game. Let's see how well it will go in their favor, or will it be the end of that squad. Anyways, I just need to fix the overlay. Just give me a second guys, because it is very important as well. Just download. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we are back. Oh my god, I don't know. Alright guys, in 3-1 Nishant gets a knock. I don't know from when my sound was not coming. That hurts. Like I have already casted for 27 minutes and I don't know from when my sound disappeared. Alright guys, we're back in the game and I didn't know that my sound was not coming, and X are trying to move into the zone. There are 3 guys standing, they already have 2 kills and they have a watchtower to their name, and they can use that watchtower, they can use that high ground to get some kills for their squad. Optimus knows that there is a squad behind him, so he will try to just save himself for the time being. Team number 6 on the other hand, they are right inside. Diak Psycho has been knocked out, they will need a revival as soon as possible. On the other hand, team number 19 Elf Sniper has already got 4 kills. Avi and Phoenix are still surviving from their squad, they need to move inside the zone. Optimus gets a knock on Dexter and DSF gets a knock on Immortal. Baptia will be the only girl surviving from her squad. Let's see what she will do. She's going for that revival. She is 190 meters outside the zone. She only has 12 seconds to get that revival done and then move into the zone. We have already seen 6 zones. This position looks very difficult for them right now. I don't think they will be able to make it to the zone even after completing that revival. We still have many squads fighting it out on the edge of the zone. There are many squads inside the zone. Team number 12, one of those squads who have the zone advantage right now. Team number 16 are on the edge of the zone. They also have to move in the zone, but not so far, just like other squad. Diak Psycho gets knocked finished off by play zone. Avi makes his way to the zone and he also makes his way to the zone, and he also has a nice spot for his squad. And Thea gets knocked out. This is what I was talking about. It was already the 6th zone. You cannot afford to revive in that time. And right now, if we talk about the other players from team number 16, they are surviving, and we have got our top 4 squad. H2D Yellow has been knocked out. There are only 2 players surviving from team 16. BSG Sunny gets knocked out as well. I guess Fallow is the last guy surviving from his squad. He's trying to do his best to survive, but he was being shot at from both sides, and that sees the end of his squad as well. So the squads are getting finished in a very short time. We are already 29 minutes into the game, and now I guess Snaipu has spotted the players from team 15, and again Spray must be coming in no time. She has been shot by Tekken. She's only on 20 HP. She will need to put in that health kit. Let's see if she will be able to get some knocks for her squad or not. They already have 11 kills to their name and a position in top 3. So beautiful gameplay from them. This is a 3v2 fight, and the zone is favoring team number 12. Again, they got a nice spot to the name in the last circle as well, and again they are doing the same thing. D2E taking some spray on M3-1. M3-1, the vehicle is about to explode, and that might just knock the players out of team number 15. Yes, Raj has been knocked out. Nishant also goes down. So 2 of the players have been knocked out from team 12. Let's see if they will rush in on team 15 or not. They need to rush in campaign. I guess one of the players from D2E has been knocked out. He's the only player surviving. He needs to rush in. Raj has been revived, but he is low on health. M416 spray comes in and he gets finished by M31. M31 will revive his teammate, and this will be a 3v3 fight between Elves and M31. Both the teams, they have 3 players standing, and I guess all the players will be revived in no time. Phoenix trying to rush in. Elves, if I talk about Elves, they have the players advantage right now because all of their players are on full health. Their vest and helmet are much better than players of N31 because they just engaged in a fight. Aman on the other hand, he's trying to make his way to the zone. Elves also trying to do the same thing. They've got a beautiful cover to their name, and if you talk about Raj and Phoenix, they don't have a beautiful angle just like the other players from team number 19. Avi is on the right hand side and Sniper is in the front, and Phoenix is on the extreme right. So all the 3 players of teams Elves are actually very split. They don't expect any revival right now. And 3-1 on the hand, they are in a very close proximity to each other. That might be a little harmful for them. Nishant is going towards Phoenix. Phoenix might just be able to spot some of the players of N31, and that might be dangerous for him. This is a direct 3v3 fight. Aman trying to crawl to the next zone, which is 20 meters away from him, and now he needs to put in those smokes. Yes, the smoke wall is coming. Aman sees the smoke. He will be trying to smoke, and I guess Snaipu has been spotted on the left hand side. Yes, the spray comes from Snaipu. AK spray. Snaipu gets knocked out. She will be finished as well. Aman gets that confirmation, and right now this is converted to a 3v2 fight. Phoenix gets a knock. Phoenix gets 2 knocks for his squad. Beautiful gameplay from Phoenix. He will be confirming those 2 kills. Yes, Nishant has been finished as well. Aman is the only player surviving surviving from his squad. This is a 1v2 fight coming in from M31, and I guess one of the players from L has a spotted at his Avi gets knocked out. This is Phoenix versus Aman, 1v1, winner takes all situation. Winner takes the chicken dinner. Phoenix coming in from the right hand side. Aman still trying to survive, and yes, the AKM comes in, but the M416 takes the game for Elves. Beautiful gameplay from Elves squad. All the players gets knocked out. This is Phoenix versus Aman, 1v1, winner takes all situation. Winner takes the chicken dinner. Phoenix coming in from the right hand side. Aman still trying to survive, and yes, the AKM comes in, but the M416 takes the game for Elves. Beautiful gameplay from to the Arc squad with 5 kills. Team 12, let's see if they will rush in on team 15 or not. They need to rush in campaign. I guess one of the players from D2 has been knocked out. He's the only player surviving. He needs to rush in. Raj has been revived, but he
Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. rise, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm a fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow, like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. bombs scream until our last breath, every heartbeat. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm, when the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarms and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will.
Hello guys, hello, check. Okay guys, we're back in on the stream, and record the click. Okay. The flight path has arrived. The flight path starts between Hathin and Camp Alpha, finishes off at Docks. So again, a centralized flight path. Teams might go to Hathin, Paradise Resort, Mongnai. Everything is accessible just because of the smaller size of Shannock. Anyways, we have, I guess, two teams in Hathin. We'll have a little bit of fight. Maybe team number 11 wants to go towards that back side of Hathin. Again, they are taking a split drop, and I have seen team number 11 show some consistency while taking brave drops, while taking those split drops that are very split. Let's see what they will do this time. Anyways, if you talk about team number 13, there are 4 guys standing, and they are going towards Hathin, a Hathin split, I would say, and they are actually trying to take all the compounds of Hathin. And I guess that drop that they took, that was a little bit organized, I would say, because they know where all the players are heading to. They are a little bit split. Team number 16 on the other hand, aiming those smaller compounds. If we talk about L Squad, beautiful performance in the last match. Let's see if they can repeat it. They are going towards the area which is between Tambong and I guess Sami. Yes, they are going towards that place. Team number 19, one player is going towards Sami as well. He might land in a little bit of trouble. Yes, he is going towards those smaller compounds, not Sami, which was expected. If we talk about the Split Spot and company, they are showing some brave drops. In the last game, they took the drop of Puchinki, and in this game, they are going towards Boot Camp. So again, a massive drop for them, and this time they are heading against M31. M31 was the squad that went to, I guess, Yasna in the last match, if I'm not wrong. Yes, Split Spot, Yasna, not Yasna, but I guess Georgia City was the drop from M31. Let's see if they will be able to come out of here alive. I'm not sure actually if they went to Yasna or I mean Georgia City or Puchinki. We'll have to see who gets the win this at this location, which is a boot camp. The fight is between team number 9 and team 15 mid squad. Finally, 4 guys standing. Share is playing from that squad. ZF Steel gets a knock for his squad. Again, ZF has been that team that has been dominating in Shannock. We saw that happen yesterday, but let's see if they will be doing that today. And Steel easily confirms his skill on DS Trickster. Trickster was spotted in off-guard position in the last game as well, and this time he has also lost out on his life. Anyways, we still have 8-bit Saf. He has a level 1 vest, no health kits whatsoever, no health kits and no helmets as well. We are only seeing the first zone right now. 8-bit Saf has an M416. He might just get a knock, but after that his position will be compromised. That might land him in a little bit of trouble. And Nick Snyder has been spotted by Saf, but he didn't take any kind of shots. ZF Steel is on the left hand side, and and I guess Saf knows it because one of his player was finished off at that location. Let's see how far he will go. And DSB has been knocked out as well, and the bell is ringing for team number 18. They are about to get finished by the hands of Zeret. They have already taken 2 of their players, and right now all the other 2 players that are left, they are very far away from each other. And I guess Ankit has spotted Saf. Saf is trying to fight back. Saf is trying to take some shots. He took those M416 shots and by that iron sight, and now he has been spotted. Yes, he has been damaged, and he has only a level 1 vest and no helmet, so he will be damaged to that extent where he can easily get knocked. Saf still using that M416. He has spotted Ankit. Now he's trying to fall back, I guess, which might be the right decision. He's checking his back as well to see if there is someone on his back, and if he tries to fall back, will there be any issues. He's trying his best to do that, but let's see if Saf will be able to fall back or not, because I don't think he will be able to fight it out right now, because team number 8 are 4 guys standing. Saf is the only player here. The other Saf is flanking from the right hand side. Bethia gets knocked and finished by Immortal. This fight is happening at Camp Alpha, I guess. No, it is not happening at Camp Alpha. This is happening at Lakavi, and I am sort of still using that UMP45. The fight is happening between team 4 and team 6. Legend Power gets a knock. He popped in some beautiful grenades in the last game, and this time he is showing some beautiful gunfire. Vector coming into play, gets a knock, but wasn't able to get another. But the trade comes in the back. That cover fire comes in. Legend Power is the last guy surviving from his squad. Psycho on the other hand, he is also the last guy. Both the players have lost out on their HPs. They both need to revive their teammates, and on top of that, they also need to heal themselves up. So 2 responsibilities. Let's see if they will be able to do that. On the other hand, Goblin is being revived. Power hasn't gone for the revival. They are still exchanging guns. On the other hand, Psycho is going for that revival. He's finally trying to revive his teammate. Power trying to spot the players. He's taking that spray. The spray didn't connect, unfortunate for him till now, but Psycho is very low on health. He has an M416. This will be M416 versus Thompson SMG, and you know that M416 always has an edge. And right now 6 seconds for revival on this side, and on the other hand hand we have around 1 second of revival. The revival will be completed at the same time for both the sides. As the revival has been completed, the spray is coming in, and Goblin has been revived. They are going for the third revival right now. On the other hand, if you talk about team number 6, they are also going for those revivals. There are only 2 guys standing. They need to rush in, or else all the players of team 20 will be revived, and that will be trouble for team 20. All 4 players have been revived, I guess, and yes, team 6 is only 2 guys standing. The fight was on ground 0. All the players were knocked out from both sides. Only 1 player was surviving from each side, but right now the numbers have changed. Team number 6 only 2 guys standing. On the other hand, we have team 20 who are 4 guys standing. They have come back strongly in the game. Mythari gets knocked out, and UB4 coming in from the other player, but wasn't able to confirm a knock for his squad. Goblin revived. He stopped trying to pop in a health kit. Yes, the health kit has been popped in. Psycho has been knocked out, and that sees the end of team number 6. Alright, we saw that fight happening. Now team number 7 might be the next squad in this game. They are trying to do a third party on team number 20. Saurabh might be spotted. Yes, M4163X coming into play from Tali. He is trying to spot Saurabh. He has spotted Saurabh, but unfortunately Saurabh went down the ridge, which allowed him to survive. Anyways, Elmat got knocked out at that location. We'll have to go back to him as well. Guys, if you want to participate in our giveaway, you have to follow us on Instagram. The Instagram link is given in the description. After that, you have to follow us, and you have to send that follow screenshot and your character ID to participate in the giveaway. We are giving away 10 royal passes for the next season, so you can easily do that. There is nothing much to do. You just have to go on our Instagram page, which the link is given in the description. You have to follow us. You have to take that little screenshot, and then you have to send us in our DMs, and we will count you in our in a giveaway. Myth gets knocked out. Rage knocks out Rage Tactic as well. So Rage versus Rage is happening. Team 15 and Team 9 still Cold War is going on between them. On the other hand, we have some players from Team 13 fighting it out with Team 8, and another squad is in between, which is Team 8, which is ZF. Team 13 will be fighting it out with each other. ZF Israel low on health. He is trying to go on a 1v1 fight, but Israel is being shot at from both the sides. Team 20 on Team 13 on one side, Team 18 on the other side. DSF is the only player surviving from his squad. He needs to pull out a miraculous gameplay to get his squad out of this thing. El Sniper gets a knock on B-Lag players, and a Sniper finishes off Mango as well, and in 3 Raj gets knocked out by Myth Share. Team number 19 making their way to the play zone, and the fight in boot camp has actually started. This was a 4v4 at the start. Raj has been knocked out. He is a little bit far away from his squad mates. The revival should come in some time. 2 players from mid squad have been finished off. This is a 2v4 fight right now, and 3-1 will go for that revival. Let's see if that revival will be completed or not. Myth Share still trying to spot the players. He doesn't have any helmet. He actually got that knock, but he wasn't able to confirm it till now. Still, this will be a 4v2 fight. The revival will be completed in no time by the players of N31. They are giving away nothing to the hands of mid squad. Only 2 guys standing, Share and Denny Bot. Everything depends on them. I guess his spot is split bot, and right now the use of windows can be harmful for mid Share, I guess, because he's the only player surviving. As soon as he peeks from that window, some headshots will be connected on him, and he doesn't even own a helmet. So again, that will be a little bit issue for me. He uses that Uzi, but that didn't connect. Unfortunately, Raj uses that AKM to knock him out, and M760 to finish him off. Actually, AKM to finish him off as well. So right now, team I guess the last player will be picked off as well. But Denny Bot gets finished by the hands of N31. We are back to team number 4, who are far away from the zone. They won't be engaging in any kind of fight. Paradise Resort, and I guess there is a team near to Paradise Resort. NX squad giving some damage to the other squad. Let's get back to NXIA. 2 players get knocked out. This is a fight between team 7 and team 20. Money OP is low on health, but he uses that AKM to get a knock, but unfortunately he now converts to M416. That finally finishes them off, and he will be reviving his teammates. He will be going for that revival. There will be 3 guys standing, and they have managed to survive. That AKM didn't go too well, and then he shifted to M416, and a beautiful cover came from Warden, because as you must have seen, Money was very low on health. He needed a good cover, and Warden came on time, came to the rescue of his squad mate. He gave a beautiful cover. He finished the other guy off, and right now they are surviving thanks to the good teamwork that they showed. Anyways, if you go towards PSG, still 4 guys standing, trying to take the center of the zone, and they have no team around them, so they can actually chill at this place without any issues, and they can make their way to top 13, I guess. Team 14 still in Paradise Resort, trying to hold this place. 4 guys standing, so they have the numbers. If you go to team number 12, they are fighting it out with team number 21. They are at a very close proximity, and the houses are taken by team 12, and King Ankit on the other hand finishes off, knocks out actually SMAPG by the use of that headshot. The players of Team 21, I guess they are spotted, so we'll have that fight as well. Teammate on the other hand, ZF, they have spotted the players of Team 13. This fight might take a little while to start. Saf on the other hand, he's trying to go into Paradise Resort, but Paradise Resort has been taken already, so this might bring a little bit of trouble to Saf if he goes in. He has seen that M416 that was lying there, so he might think that there is no one inside, but yes, there is a squad there, so that might bring trouble for him. Saf trying to fall back from Paradise Resort, he might have seen some player at that location. Boot camp is outside of the zone, so that squad needs to go inside the zone. M16 single taps coming in from H2O Chapo, but no player is there, so he won't be taking those shots. Anyways, if you go to team number 11, and no squad is near them, Mongnai, and Mongnai is clear for them. If we talk about IQ squad, they are trying their best to go towards the center. They are actually 40% inside the zone. They don't need to go anywhere. The next zone will form on that side. Team 21 and Team 12 are actually waiting for each other. Both of the squads know that the location of their opponents. They know that someone is gatekeeping for them. That's why they are not giving any piece of them. If you talk about Terega Tactics still surviving from squad, Resh was finished off in the early game. Team number 12 D2E squad still gatekeeping, zone keeping for that squad, but none of the squads are giving any piece away from their land. Anyways, if we talk about team 14, they have a very nice compound which is Paradise Resort to their name. If we talk about team the other player who is here, he's still trying to camp his way out. He's still trying to hold his team out to top 10 or maybe top 15. In Shanok, you need your backup, you need your players at the right location, because you can be third party, you can be fourth party. As soon as you give away your location, that might be game over for you or the other squad that is rushing in on you. Anyways, if you talk about team 13 trying to take some single shots, and ZF still gets knocked out by a beautiful QBZ spray. ZF still gets knocked out. Let's see if the revival will be completed or not. Yes, the revival is possible, but it will take a little bit of time, and that can allow team number 13 to rush in. Steel has been knocked out at a very isolated place. He needs a revival. He needs some smokes to be put in on his back, but the smokes are not coming in as of now. Azrael is waiting to go in, but team number 13, they have their eyes on team 18. They are trying to rush in. They have the buggy, and yes, the rush is coming in, and this might be the wild rush that we were talking about. Team number 13, if they go for wild rush, teams like ZF, they can actually chew you without even heating you up, so that can be an issue if they do a wild rush. As well, he only has a level 1 helmet and a level 1 vest. Finally he's going for that revival, but he is not having any kind of smoke or any kind of protection. They just have a tree to their name. Apu on the other hand comes in from the right hand side. Saf has been finished, and I was talking about this player who was the solo player surviving from his squad. Steel has been revived. Azrael will try to go away from this side. Yes, Azrael is being shot and he might be knocked out. Yes, he has been knocked out, and this might be the opening that they needed. If we talk about Steel, he is blocking the way for his squad mate. He has no health kits, and if we talk about Azrael, he is waiting for the revival, and let's see if Azrael will be revived or not, or will it be a rush coming in from team 13. And even Azrael, he doesn't even have a bandage or even a health kit, so they are in a great danger. Even if they try to fall back from here, they will be shot at, and even if one shot connects on them, they will be knocked out, and this can be the thing for them. But still gets a knock. Finally Steel making some way for his squad, and UMP45 in so long range. Beautiful shots coming in from Steel, and that's why I was talking about this guy. He has been one of the top guys for his team, and right now he is playing it out really well. Alright guys, Steel got a knock. That squad already has 5 kills, and we were talking about this squad, and SMAPG has been spotted as well. Again, beautiful UMP45 coming into play from Steel, and I have not seen many players using that gun in so long range, but finally they are he is doing it, and he is doing it beautifully. It's not like he's using it just for the sake of it, but he is using it beautifully. He has already got a knock in long range. He will be going for another knock. Let's see if he'll be able to do that or not. Looks very difficult right now, but other players from team number 17 are showing the rotation from the same side. That might bring a little bit of trouble. Again, though, UB4F coming into play. D2 is Campen gets a knock on Phoenix, and Elf Phoenix gets knocked out, and that was another knock from ZF. And ZF, they have come back in the game. Beautiful gameplay, gameplay coming in from team number 8. They have come back in the game. 2 of their players were knocked out in the early game, but they came back strongly, and they came back beautifully, and now they have some loot to their name as well. They can easily loot those crates. They are already 3 minutes 3 zones away, so they need to loot pretty quickly. They need to go into the zone, or else they will be pressurized by the zone. N31 on the other hand, they are fighting it out with some other squad. And yes, Guptan also tries to take some shots on team 3, but those shots didn't work. Azrael has been knocked out by the play zone, and 3-1 gets finished by the hand of PM Purin and company. Yes, they finish them off. PM Purin finishes off RD split squad as well. So that will be the end of N31 squad, if I'm not wrong. IQ on the other hand, still 4 guys standing. 13 teams are surviving. Team 14 has been spotted by I guess Carnage. He's trying to take some shots. He has hit M416. Let's see how well he will be able to use that. On the other hand, team number 4 players are revived. There are 3 guys standing. The revival is completed. They just finished off 1 squad. So yes, that was a 1v1 fight at the end, I guess. On the other hand, Bilak plays Mango was finished off in the early game by 3, I think, but the 3 players are still surviving. We have already seen 4 zones. They are trying to make their way inside the zone. They have 50 seconds in their hands, and they are 236 meters outside the zone. So not a hard way to go, but the zone has taken a hard shift. I mean a normal shift to their side, so that's why they are not so far away from the zone. Team number 14 still is inside the zone, and that you know, the place they have taken, the compound they have taken, it is on the edge of the zone, so they might have a little bit of issue trying to safeguard that compound. Team number 11 and PM Purun gets another knock for his squad. Beautiful gameplay coming in from him. Team number 7 is actually coming from outside the zone, so that's why he's taking advantage of this. He has already got a knock on team 16, team 7 actually, and he might get another knock because both the squads are outside the zone, and team number 4 is gatekeeping for them. They only have 11 seconds to move into the zone. Dexter is very far away from the zone. He is 346 meters outside the zone, and now the next zone will start in 1 second. Yes, the next zone will start in some seconds, and after that will be the game over for an XT squad. They are trying their best to move inside the zone. That might be the only hope they are having, but one more player gets knocked out by the hands of team number 4. They are harnessing those kills for their squad just because they were in the zone. They earned this compound by finishing off N31, I guess, and after that they are using it very wisely. They are using it very beautifully. They are only 54 meters outside the zone, and now they are harnessing those kills. Anyways, team number 10 also getting some damage. Team number 4 trying to spot the players of team 7. Dexter is trying to make his way into the zone, but he will be spotted in no time. Team number 10 on 16 on the other hand, fighting it out with team 10. A beautiful M416 play coming in from Sunny, but no connection, not the level of connection that he would have wanted. Torrid has been finished off by Mega Optimus. Other players from team 16 will try to move into the zone. There are 4 players standing, but if we talk about team number 10, DHE Deal, he is the only guy surviving from his squad. He has grenades in his hand. Let's see if he'll be able to connect it or not. Team 16, 4 guys standing but outside the zone, so maybe DHE can get those kills for his squad. Guptan on the other hand finishes off Bilak Center as lobby center as well. He was knocked out, finished off at the same time. Let's see if that knock will come. Yes, the knock has finally arrived. He's going for that finish. Will he be able to get another? No, he doesn't. Bobby finishes him off very easily. Bossy finishes him off very easily. I guess that's the name. IQ squad still 4 guys standing inside the zone. Again, we have already seen 4 zones. L squad on the other hand fighting it out with Bilak. BSG Sunny has been finished off as well. Team 16 outside the zone, and we have already seen 11 squads in this zone. Fallen gets knocked out as well. Busili is the last guy surviving from his squad. El Phoenix has been spotted. M4 spray coming in. He gets the knock very easily. Bossily coming in with that beautiful spray. I guess Avi is the only guy surviving from his squad. He needs to revive Sniper and Phoenix as well, but the zone is closing in on him. Team number 16 also, they are trying to get that revival outside the zone, and Sniper is bleeding out really quickly. Phoenix on the other hand is reviving, is healing, is bleeding off as well. Avi goes for that revival on Sniper. The revival will be completed without any issues, but Phoenix looks in a dangerous situation to me. Let's see if he will be revived or not. Alright, Avi gets the revival on Sniper. Phoenix is in that position where he might be revived. Some smokes are needed here. Let's go back to team number 3. 4 guys standing. Again, a beautiful compound to their name. And if we talk about Rega squad, they are 4 guys standing. It has been knocked out, and yes, he gets finished off as well. Team 21 in great danger thanks to the likes of team number 11, who are spraying them down the drain, but they are also outside the zone. They need to make their way inside the zone, 77 meters away from the zone, and we have already seen the 5th zone. The zone has taken a hard shift, and the only team who must be unhappy with this hardship is L squad. They are 250 meters out zone, but they don't have any squad gatekeeping for them. They might have a little bit of fight between team 4, because L squad was taking those shots, and Phoenix might be just spotted by Bank, and we have seen the power of PTY squad's spray. If they actually give that spray with that power, they might be able to finish them off pretty easily. Magma Admin on the other hand knocks out IQ Maxwell. Team number 11, one of the player has been knocked out as well. IQ Bhavani gets a knock on Magma Optimus. Team number number 12 trying to make their way inside the zone, but the grenades are coming in on them by team 11, I guess. PS is trying to fall back 60 seconds across the zone. He's trying to make his way inside the zone. Azrael gets a knock on I guess Opal as well. MGM Pixie gets a knock on Rega Tactic. IQ squad still surviving. Team number 14 outside the zone, trying to make his way inside the zone. IQ Carnage, he's trying to do those grenades. Let's see if those grenades will work or not. He also has an M416. I guess he will be trying to use that. The grenade comes in and he has dropped it at a beautiful location. Hawk might be the only player surviving from his squad. He is spotted as well, and that might be the end of Hawk as well. He needs to go in. He needs to apply those smokes, throw those smokes in, and he might be the only player surviving from his squad after this zone ends. Alright, Carnage waiting for Hawk to come and waiting for finishing him off so that he can take his squad to top 6 position. Hawk still outside the zone. He's going for that revival. Yes, he's at the edge, but he's being shot at. I guess Carnage is being shot at as well from other location. And let's go back to Hawk. He has got a knock for his squad. He's going for that revival now. Carnage still waiting. He is reviving his teammate. I guess this was the right time for Team IQ to rush in, but I guess this was a third party. Bhavani gets knocked out as well, and DX Knight finishes off B2C Hawk. So yes, this was the third party saving the day for IQ squad. ZFC gets a knock on PS. El Sniper goes for a revival on Avi. Team number 4 in a very close proximity with team 19. They are rushing in, and PTY Bank wasting no time to rush in. Avi is very low on health, and the Sniper has been finished off as well. And yes, D2 Nayan finishing off Avi. And that sees the end of L squad as well. So beautiful gameplay from team number 4, 10 kills to their name. And yes, Nayan has been spotted as well. And yes, D2E Nayan getting finished. And that gives us a top 4 squad. One player from 11 has been knocked out as well. 2 players are still standing. Let's see how far they will go. And Pyon Purin actually gets a knock with that M416. He has already got 7 kills for his squad. So I guess he's going to come out as the MVP. But the next fight is with IQ. Carnage has been knocked out, but some shots on Purin as well. But he shows beautiful reflexes. He prones at the right time, saves himself and saves his squad as well. One of the player of IQ has been knocked out. This has been converted to a 3v3 fight. Carnage is in a difficult situation. I don't think the revival is possible. Nikhil will be trying to put in some smokes, but a roll goes down by the hands of Purin. Purin is one of the best players with the gun power in this match right now. He has been proving it for the time being, but Purin gets knocked out, and everything depends on Bank, and Nising gets that finish for his squad. And let's see Bank, what is Bank doing? Bank 40 trying to still fight it out with other squad. He's also trying to pop in those smokes for that revival. MGM Pixie bleeding out really quickly outside the zone, so there is no way he will be revived or he will be coming back in the game. Team number 11, they only have one guy standing, if I'm not wrong. Let's get out to team number 11. Yes, only one guy standing. Dopal is the only guy surviving from his squad. He needs to make his way inside the zone. IQ squad on the other hand, Bhavani has been knocked out. He is getting revived, but they need to go inside the zone. They are 12 meters away from the zone. Some smokes will make some way for him, but nothing more than that. Let's see if they will be able to survive. The grenade comes in on Max Rollet, but the damage was done, but no knocks or confirmation coming in for him. Pixie might be spotted if he comes in. ZF still gets a knock on an IQ, but IQ comes back, falls back, and Nikhil gets a knock on ZF. This grenade might be the end of team number 8 if actually thrown beautifully. Let's see if that grenade will connect or not. Yes, the grenade is popped in, and that sees the end of both the players of ZF. Beautiful grenade from Nikhil, and now Max Royal is going for that revival on Bhavani. Bhavani will be revived, and we have got our top 3 squads, and top 2 actually. Doppel has been finished off as well. IQ versus Pom Purin actually 3v3 fight. M762 coming in from Rollet. He needs to pop in that health kit. Purin on the other hand trying to pop in a grenade, and he might actually get 2 knocks if he pops in that grenade beautifully. If he pops in at the right location. The grenades and smokes are being thrown from both the sides, and both the players are trying their best to get those knocks. Purin on the other hand trying to put in those smokes and grenades. Purin spots one of the players of IQ, but he didn't take the spray. Finally Purin goes for that spray, but didn't connect. Unfortunate for him, the reload has been completed, but let's see if Purin will be able to get that knock or not. On the other hand, IQ Nikhil OP trying to take that cover off the rock, but he needs to make his way inside the zone. If we talk about Purin, he's trying to use that high ground advantage for his squad. The grenades are coming, but are not connecting. NSING on the other hand, he's using that Vector, one of the best guns in close range if you can control it, and Bank trying to use the another angle, trying to flank from the right hand side, trying to get a knock for his squad. One knock will be the opening that both the squads need. If they get one knock, they will be rushing in without any delay. That seems like the case to me. Let's see if that grenade connects. Yes, the grenades from Purin connects on IQ, and this might be the start of the end for IQ, or will this be a fight back from IQ? Let's see if that happens, and Purin finally spots spots Bhavani. Bhavani will be going down. Yes, Bhavani goes down, and that will be the chicken dinner going in for be the start of the end for IQ, or will this be a fight back from IQ? Let's see if that happens. And Purin finally spots Bhavani. Bhavani will be going down. Yes, Bhavani goes down, and that will be the chicken dinner. 7th position goes to Magma squad with 4 kills. 8th position goes to Rega squad with 0 kills. 9th position goes to BLAC squad with 1 kill. 10th position goes to H2D with 0 kills. 11th position goes to AHC, BSG actually. 12th position goes to DHE. 13th position goes to NXT. 14th position goes to N31. 15th position goes to SMA. 16th position goes to DS. 17th position goes to IA. 18th position goes to Myth, and 19th position goes to Baptia and company. 20th position goes to Kid.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try,